game plan.
You've been talking up your build, so what's your win record with this build?
Right now, I'm like an 88 win percentage in the park overall. And since I've had this template build, I've had it for a couple of weeks, around 90% win percentage with it. I have some really good teammates, but
no, just 90%, no biggie.
90% win percentage. You know,
I think we should see if that will translate against Chris Manning's build right now.
Wow. Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. I'm excited. Let's go.
But first, I think I should get some new thread. It's a little cooler than I look now.
I agree.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. A look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. The lengthy post tandem for them, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for Orlando, outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bain. The fadeaway, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Beautiful touch from Desmond Bain. So good from the mid-range.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Jackson hits both of them. No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Morant with the bucket.
There's a fearless side to Ja Morant, even amongst the trees.
Anthony against Morant. Here's Banchero. And Adams sends it back. Here's Bain. No good on that one. Now, here's Suggs, guarded by Bain.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And it's Morant missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now, here's Wagner. Last game we saw him score 13, just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Morant.
Great read defensively from Ja. I love seeing him use his athleticism to block shots.
Over to the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Memphis.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Morant. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. The shot from the low post is good. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Gotta love Ja Morant's focus, brushing off the defense with ease.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steven Adams picks one up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And the first one drops. Hey, Steve, we have a long regular season coming to a close and a long postseason schedule ahead of us.
Yeah, it's a battle of endurance, Kevin. Physically and mentally, they go hand in hand. You have to have great toughness to win in this league.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Carter down low, Adams on him, and it's Carter missing. Here's Bridges. Nice defense from Wagner. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 6. Anthony taking his time here. And there's Banchero on the assist by Anthony.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the inside. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
Morant against Anthony. It's stolen by Carter. Anthony up on top. He has yet to score. And it's Suggs missing.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Bane, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but with D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Marcus Smart. Now Morant. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Lakers. Inside, and stolen by Wagner. Here's Banchero. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Here is Carter. Grizzlies making the shot. And the shot is long.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Well, Orlando shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Suggs.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Here's Morant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Shoots inside. Got a hand on it. And they'll get another chance. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Bridges against Wagner. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. 5 on the clock. And here's Anthony from the arc. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Pass to Morant. Here's the floater. And yes, it's good. Morant's got 8.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
So for the Magic, Isaac's checked in for Banchero. Jay Shante comes in for Franz Wagner. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Suggs. Memphis also making some changes. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bridges. Marcus Smart comes in for Bane. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for John Morant. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Fultz. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And how about the vision of Fultz there? He's skilled at getting his teammates going with his passing.
There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Tate. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Kennard against Carter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman's checked in, and it's Clark in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. To the paint, here's Carter. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Nice physicality from Wendell Carter Jr. there, shrugging off the contact and finishing strong.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Wendell Carter. Now, here's Tate. Nothing on the board. Tillman grabs the miss.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Smart on the wing. gets the three-pointer to fall.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Anthony against Smart. Anthony kicks to Fultz. And he drives in. Isaac outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
That one is off.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Harris is checked in for Orlando. Good on the second free throw. And here's Fultz. Hasn't made one yet. And he drops it in from the low post.
And even when the D is right up on him, Fultz can still get it done. Isn't afraid to shoot amongst the trees.
Now here's Smart. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Tillman passes to Rose. Poke loose. Just 5 to shoot. Over Fultz. Rebounded by Isaac.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so here's Memphis. The Magic getting the bucket. And the basket by Rose.
It doesn't matter if the defense is hanging all over Derrick Rose. He is still draining shots in their grill.
Fultz the pass to Harris. Back to Fultz. A minute 50 left in the first quarter.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Outside, Smart. Takes the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now, here's Fultz. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. Harris's shot is off. Memphis leading. Now, here's Kennard. Memphis moving it around. Tillman passes to Rose. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
How about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Lobbed up there for Isaac. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the timing there by Isaac on some of these alley-oops? Very impressive. Great at knowing when to leave the floor and how to finish that lob.
Now here's Rose. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. It's good from long range. Smart's got 10 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Ingles. And he banks in the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
Outside Rose. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
How active has Fultz been on D? Not giving his man an inch
effective at crowding shooters.
Marcus Smart, he's feeling it tonight and has been a driving force for Memphis. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. And it's Carter in at the center position. This is out there for Orlando. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
Stop it, Ja. He's putting on a show.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Orlando.
Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Wendell Carter.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Memphis leading by 6. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Bain. And it's sent back by Carter.
Showing solid awareness on the defensive end. Carter gets a beat on that and sends it back.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Smart.
Steven Adams.
And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Shot clock at 5. Bain, no good.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Fultz the pass to Suggs. To the middle. And it's Wagner missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Jackson looking it over. Bain with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Anthony's checked in for Orlando.
Cole Anthony.
Here's Suggs. His last outing, he had 8 points. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Morant. And they recover it. Suggs. Another miss by Orlando. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. In the corner, it's Bridges. The pass to Morant. Right side Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. They get it again. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
One of the few concerns scouts had with Jaren Jackson, could he rebound at a high level? He did it right there.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. Frank, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Passes it to Suggs. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now, here's Bain. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And Carroll outside. Wagner outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jackson against Banchero. Left side Adams. Back to Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Cole Anthony.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And he can't get the first one.
One of the most exciting players in the league, Ja Morant. He's so explosive, plays the game with a joy, and he's a fan favorite.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Magic trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bain kicks to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Over Banchero. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Steve, hard to believe, isn't it? But Steven Adams has been in this NBA for 10-plus seasons.
Kevin, joining OKC during the Russ and KD days, playing with Zion in New Orleans, Ja in Memphis, Steven Adams has teamed up with some incredible young talent.
Anthony against Morant. Bridges outside. A stupendous finish in traffic. Bridges has got his first points of the night.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
Anthony with it. Now defended by Adams. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at Orlando. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away.
Man, and looking at the Magic, they're going to stumble towards the finish line this season with the playoffs nowhere near a possibility.
All the talk around them now is already about what's going to take place in the offseason. Who's going to go? Who's going to stay? I'd be surprised if they don't have a much different look next year.
Here's Morant. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Anthony for 3. He makes that one drop, only a second, 5 tries.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Pass to Bain. Knocked away. Stolen by Carter. Pushing it up. Here's Suggs. And blocked by Bain.
When Desmond is on you, be careful. because he's capable of blocking your shot.
And it's Morant missing.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
So for the Magic, Isaac's checked in for Carter, and it's Jayshawn Tate in for Wagner. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman's checked in, and it's Kennard in for Bain. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Right side Jackson, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Magic trail by 4. Now Anthony, 5 points in the game. And there's the pass to Tate. Clock at 4. Over Bridges. The Magic again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Don't look now. John Morant is on one. Feels like everything is falling.
Anthony against Morant. Banchero passes to Isaac. Tries from 10. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Kennard. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for Orlando. 6-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Morant against Anthony. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant against Anthony. Pulls it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Morant's got 14.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
A shot by Anthony, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Kennard finds Morant. Outside Jackson. Shoots over Isaac. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fellow? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Banchero, no good on the free throw.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Now here is Harris. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
That's good from Isaac.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
And the Magic making a change here. Ingles is checked in. And both free throws good for Isaac. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And here's Rose. Over Fultz. Pass to Kennard. Outside, Smart. 5 to shoot. Over Harris. Smart misses. Orlando trailing here. Here's Fultz, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Here's Rose. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Ingles kicks to Isaac.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Ingles. And the officials will call the illegal swing right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
The Grizzlies shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. A floater. And Kennard finishes it off. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
I love the touch on that floater. Luke Kennard showing off another dimension of his game.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Isaac's got 5 points now this quarter. Rose against Fultz. Rose dishes to Smart. Back to Rose. The teardrop falls in. Rose has got 8.
Made shot by Derrick Rose. Reason why, his ability to drive the basketball in the teeth of the defense.
Here's Fultz. Bucket is good.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
And it's Smart with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Here's Tate. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. And it's in there. 30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Rose surveying the D. Outside, Smart. 4 on the shot clock. Clark kicks to Rose from downtown. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Isaac. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he cuts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarter strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Magic. They're up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They've done a few things really well, but they're also giving away some opportunities. Turnovers are the main thing they need to clean up. I'm sure that's their halftime talk. Stay in control.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So on the floor for Memphis, the lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Bridges in at the threesome. Memphis trailing here. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now the Grizzlies backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Anthony against Morant. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Here's Suggs. He sinks the 11-footer. Suggs has got 6. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Morant against Anthony. And Morant gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. All sorts of time, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 14 points for him.
And that's just some good old-fashioned bully ball from Banchero. Just a physical force.
Morant kicks to Bridges. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Carter. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Pass to Suggs. Lob pass to Wagner. And Adams sends it back. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Anthony against Morant.
On D, Adams is so intimidating, using his size well to affect the shot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Ja Morant. 7th in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now here's Anthony. He has 7. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Over Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Oh, Banchero earns his points there. If he has to get him at the line, then that's what he is more than willing to do.
The Magic have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Both free throws, good from Banchero. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9 over Anthony. And it's Morant missing. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Suggs passes to Anthony. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Grizzlies 4th.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws, good from Morant. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bridges against Wagner. The pass to Anthony. He dishes it to Banchero. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Anthony.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Carter. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Jackson. Passes to Morant. On the wing, Bridges. And another miss by Memphis.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And you know, with the fire Banchero plays with, he may not even have felt the contact.
Bridges outside. Outside, Bain. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bain loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
Here's Morant. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Pass to Adams. Over Carter. Adams dishes to Morant. 4 on the clock. Bridges for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges got 9 points.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Anthony against Morant. Anthony's shot is off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Bridges finds Morant. Adams outside. Over Carter. And it's sent back by Carter. Down low. Banchero. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Adams trying to free himself up. Morant with the bucket. And it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Such a gifted finisher. Ja can just will those inside shots to fall.
Pass to Wagner. The 3 from Anthony. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Now, here's Bridges. 9 points in the game so far, and he makes that one.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Banchero inside, guarded by Jackson. Banchero kicks to Cook. And again, unable to change momentum here. Outside, Bain. Morant with it. 22 points for him. Bridges outside. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Band your Magic Youth Dance Team.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Isaac's checked in for Carter. Jay Shante comes in for Franz Wagner. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Suggs. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman's checked in, and it's Luke Kennard in for Bridges. Now, here's Kennard. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Tillman. Count it. Tillman's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Banchero against Adams. Yep, it counts. Banchero's got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Tillman passes to Smart. It's deflected.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Now, here's Ingles. Kicks it to Banchero. Fultz looking around. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Over to the left wing. Here's Adams, and he makes good on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Fultz. 6 points for him. Bobbed up there for Isaac.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Ingles against Kennard. Outside for Smart. Good work defensively by Ingles.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Memphis leading by 10. It's stolen by Fultz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Harris checked in for Banchero. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Rose comes in for Bain. Now here's Rose. 8 points for him. Got a piece of it. Isaac with the steal. He kicks to Fultz. Back to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Now, here's Kennard. Off target with his 3.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Fultz. He has 6. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
And love the mindset of Fultz. If he has daylight to shoot from the perimeter, he shoots with confidence.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Jayshawn Tate out there with Carter, and it's Fultz in at the point guard position. This is out there for Orlando.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Fultz, the bounce pass. Carter inside the three-point line, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Memphis leading by 5. Now Kennard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Pretty clever move by Kennard, staying committed inside and getting the whistle.
At the line for the
What do you guys
Grizzlies,
think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
taking 2
For me,
shots.
consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
That free throw, good from Kennard.
When you look at Luke Kennard's free throw percentage, if you're the defense, you might want to keep him away from the line.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now Morant. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Clark kicks to Kennard. Trains the three-pointer. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
Here's Fultz. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul.
First team foul. At the line for Orlando, Markelle Fultz.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Baines checked in for Kennard. And he sinks the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Outside, Smart. Suggs with the steal. Over in the corner, Fultz. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Smart. Morant outside. Outside, Smart. Rocket 6 with the drive.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Marcus Smart. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Fultz. He hits both from the stripe. The Magic trail by 11. And here's Wagner. Over Bain. And that one's good. Wagner. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Morant against Anthony. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Bain. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
What toughness on the glass. I like watching Bane be active on the offensive boards.
Carter outside. Outside Anthony. Lets a floater go. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now, here's Clark. Here's Jackson. And Carroll grabs the board.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Goes up the baseline. Orlando grabs the miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Suggs passes to Carter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A tough physical player who doesn't mind mixing it up. Wendell for the and one.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Miles Bridges in for Smart.
One shot.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
Anthony against Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Memphis, John Morant. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Morant. The Magic trail by 8. Now, here's Suggs. Here he goes, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Payne. He feeds it to Jackson. Over Banchero. Bank shot, no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a football player in high school doesn't shy away from contact. And for a guard, he is a unique threat from the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Memphis with it. They've held a 12-point lead early. Morant outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Anthony with it. The dish now to Suggs. Here's Carter. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges shot. Good.
An under-control player in close. Even when Bridges is under pressure, he just stays committed to his move.
Now, here's Suggs. Carter outside. Anthony on the wing. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off the mark.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
The Magic trail by 6. Wagner left side. Dishes to Anthony. And the pass to Suggs. Over in the corner, Banchero. Shoots over Bridges. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Banchero's got 12 points here in the second half. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant passes to Bridges. And here is Adams. Outside, Bane. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Banchero inside. Jackson on him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Assisted.
And it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And the timing and elevation executed to perfection by Banchero. Nice finish.
Outside Jackson. Adams dishes to Morant. From outside the arc, Carter pulls it in. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wagner against Bridges. Wagner outside for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Wagner.
That's good from Wagner. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Outside, Bane. Feeds it to Jackson. Over Banchero. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Bane. Bane's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 6. Carter outside. He dishes it to Suggs. And the rejection by Jackson.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Morant looking around. Now, here's Bain. Guarded closer. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Suggs. Kicks to Banchero. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one's on Morant.
And on the interior, Banchero's a hard worker with terrific mobility.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Morant. Bain looking around. Offline with his 3. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%.
You can trust Carter when it counts. High basketball IQ with the skills to match.
Now here's Morant. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Anthony.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Here's Morant. It counts, and the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant. At the line for 1.
That's good from Morant. The Magic trail by 6. Now Banchero. Pass to Wagner.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Carter kicks to Suggs. Off target from outside. Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bridges misses. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Morant against Anthony. And it's Banchero missing.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Anthony. To the middle, takes the 13-footer, and the rejection by Jackson. Morant right side. Oh, he jams it right over Cole Anthony. Wow!
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
The second effort makes it off the glass.
Ja Morant.
Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.